Stupid thing. Idiots. Okay. This is a video response to Professor Des. I'm going to put a link to the video below. She gives her opinion of the Second Amendment. And she actually mentions something that I never thought of before. I thought the government gave the people the right to bear arms. According to her, the people had the right to bear arms inherently, and the government promised not to infringe upon it. You know? And you know our government would never break a promise to us. Right? Well, the issue at hand today is that we the people, have a different mindset. There are a lot of people in this country that don't care about the Constitution anymore. I am not one of them. I always care about the Constitution. I am a constitutional conservative, which means I believe in the literal interpretation of the Constitution. But there are a lot of people in this country today that they don't care about the rights guaranteed to us by the founders. They care about what whoever is in power at the moment will give them. I know this is inappropriate, but it's true. I compare it to a child molester. They'll give you all the toys you want, all the candy you want, but when they get you alone, they do whatever they want to you. That's basically how it is today with the government. They promise us free stuff, but they just break promises, give us our grandchildren debt up the wazoo, and Des is fading out here. I've always supported the Second Amendment. I always will. I know that taking a gun away from a law-abiding citizen is not going to stop a criminal by any means. You can look at Australia, England, Nazi Germany, China. I mean, the list is literally endless throughout all of history. But the issue today is we have a people that don't care about the Constitution, and that's a very, very bad thing. I mean, the Second Amendment is a Second Amendment. That is what it is. It's a fact. And Des is 100% right. It is a fact. But the issue is, some people don't care about the past. They say it's outdated. It's kind of funny because the Constitution is outdated. So you don't have a right to own a gun. But you do have a right to speak. The Constitution is only outdated when you're talking about guns, not speech. So it's kind of hypocrisy. I know for a fact that the Japanese and the Germans would have invaded the United States during World War II, but they feared that there would be a rifle at every blade of grass. And the assault weapon back then in the 1940s was a bolt-action rifle with a 5-round stripper clip. And bolt-action rifles with 5-round stripper clips and break double-barrel shotguns basically kept the German army and the Japanese army out of the United States. Just the fear of that alone. But people don't care about that anymore. They've completely forgotten history, and they think, well, the government will give me what I want. There were 2 documentaries. I'll put the links below. One about England, one about Australia. They are 99.9% similar, even though both countries are on the other side of the world, or a world apart rather. The government promised the people, if you surrender your guns, we'll have a safe society. The rapists, drug dealers, mass murderers, kidnappers, they didn't get that memo, and both countries are experiencing a gilded age of home invasion. You know, if you're a home invader, just move to Australia or England. So, I mean, Des is 100% right about the Second Amendment, but the problem that I see is that we haven't misinterpreted it. We just don't care anymore. A lot of people on the left like to talk about how wonderful JFK was. Okay. JFK was a womanizer. That's the only thing he had in common with guys like Bill Clinton and stuff like that. You look at JFK. He cut taxes, strengthened the military, founded the SEALs, founded the Green Berets, was a lifetime member of the NRA, insisted that every man should be a militiaman, promoted private ownership of weapons, but people say let's just completely abandon that. And the problem is that we're not misinterpreting our history, we're just abandoning it. And that's not a very good thing. I think it's a very bad thing. And it is a shame, because the poison you brew today, you drink tomorrow. And when we abandon our rights, our principles, our philosophies, our founding principles, we will eventually drink that poison. And it's not going to taste very good. Thank you.